What could Hyun Bin possibly be planning that has fans buzzing with excitement? As Son Ye-jin basks in the glow of her stunning achievement, her husband is quietly preparing a heartfelt surprise that promises to capture the world's attention. Join Red Carpet Revealed as we uncover the secrets behind this romantic gesture. Let's dive in right now. What could Hyun Bin possibly be preparing that has the world buzzing with excitement? When love and success collide on the grand stage of Korean entertainment, the results are always dazzling. But in the case of Hyun Bin and Son Ye-jin, the anticipation has reached a fever pitch. As Son Ye-jin basks in the glow of her latest stunning achievement, whispers emerge of her husband's quiet preparations for a heartfelt surprise. The kind of gesture that transcends the screen and confirms why this power couple continues to captivate millions. Theirs is not simply a romance, it is a story of triumph, resilience, and devotion, played out in the spotlight yet deeply rooted in sincerity. And now, with Hyun Bin's plans looming just beyond the horizon, the stage is set for another unforgettable chapter. For fans around the world, Son Ye-jin's career has long been a source of inspiration. From her breakthrough in films like the classic In a Moment to Remember, to her more recent acclaim in Crash Landing on You and 39, she has consistently defied expectations, portraying characters of depth, complexity, and emotional truth. Her latest achievement, described by critics as both stunning and career-defining, has only cemented a reputation as one of Korea's greatest actresses. Whether it was an international award, a groundbreaking role, or a significant milestone, the details are less important than the impact. Son Ye-jin has once again proven her place at the pinnacle of her craft. The world applauds, but for Hyun Bin, the applause is not enough. His love compels him to mark the moment in a way that is intimate yet monumental, personal yet worthy of global fascination. Bin himself is no stranger to the spotlight. With a career that spans decades and roles that have defined modern K-drama, he has built a legacy that stands alongside Son Ye-jin's. My name is Kim Sam-soon to Secret Garden. From Crash Landing on You to his ventures into film, has shown a rare combination of charisma and discipline, always balancing public adoration with a deeply private persona. It is precisely this duality that makes his planned surprise so intriguing. Fans know Hyun Bin is reserved, even guarded. But when it comes to Son Ye-jin, he has always been willing to break character. Their love story, which blossomed on screen and eventually revealed itself in real life, has become the stuff of legend. And now, he stands on the summit of professional triumph. He is preparing to meet her there with a gesture worthy of their shared journey. The Bin-jin couple, as fans lovingly call them, are not just celebrities, they are symbols. Together, they represent the dream that fiction can become reality, that the chemistry we see on screen can endure once the cameras stop rolling. Their relationship has been tested by media scrutiny, endless rumors, and the crushing weight of public fascination. They have endured. Every appearance together, every photograph, every interview where one mentions the other, is dissected by millions searching for proof that fairy tales do exist. And time and again, Hyun Bin and Son Ye-jin deliver, not by putting on a show, but by living authentically, proving that their love is as genuine as it is glamorous. The whispers of a surprise, then, are not trivial. They carry the weight of expectation, the hope that once again this couple will give the world something to believe in. Reports suggest Hyun Bin has been quietly organizing something special, enlisting the help of close friends and trusted colleagues while keeping the details under wraps. Is it a private celebration, a lavish party filled with industry giants, or perhaps a deeply personal gesture designed only for Son Ye-jin's eyes? The speculation fuels the drama, but the truth may be even sweeter. After all, Hyun Bin's reputation is not built on grand gestures but on thoughtful ones. Those who know him describe a man of quiet intensity, someone who invests deeply in the people he loves. For Son Ye-jin, that may mean a surprise crafted not to dazzle the public but to touch her heart in ways only he can. The world's fascination with this couple is not merely about their fame but about the way their stories intertwine. Both were successful long before they met on the set of Crash Landing on You. Yet it was that drama, a global sensation, that brought their paths together in a way that felt destined. Watching them on screen, audiences saw a chemistry so electric it seemed impossible to fake. When news eventually broke that they were dating in real life, fans erupted with joy, convinced they had witnessed not just acting but a love story unfolding before their eyes. Their subsequent marriage turned fantasy into reality, creating a cultural milestone that transcended borders. In them, people see not just stars but soulmates. Every chapter of their journey is consumed with a fervor of devotion. Sun Ye-jin's latest success adds another layer to that narrative. It is not simply her achievement, it is theirs. As of fans, Hyun Bin's pride in his wife mirrors their own. His desire to surprise her is therefore not just about romance but about solidarity. About standing beside her in triumph as he once did in struggle. It is the gesture of a man who understands that true partnership means celebrating the victories as much as enduring the challenges. And for the millions watching, it is proof that love, when genuine, amplifies rather than overshadows. The anticipation of Hyun Bin's surprise has created a media frenzy. Headlines speculate, fan theories multiply, and social media trends with hashtags linking their names. Some fans imagine a glittering banquet filled with A-list celebrities raising glasses to toast Sun Ye-jin. Others envision something quieter, perhaps Hyun Bin composing a letter. A gift imbued with personal significance. A moment shared far from cameras but destined to become legendary when revealed. The uncertainty fuels fascination. In the absence of detail, imagination runs wild. With a couple like Bin-jin, imagination is a powerful force. As the moment approaches, attention turns also to the broader implications. What does this say about the evolution of celebrity relationships in Korea? For years, stars were expected to keep romances hidden. Prioritize fan fantasy over personal happiness. Hyun Bin and Sun Ye-jin shattered that model, proving that honesty and authenticity can strengthen rather than weaken public affection. Their marriage did not diminish their stardom, it elevated it, transforming them into a global symbol of love that endures beyond fiction. Hyun Bin's forthcoming surprise is therefore not only an act of personal devotion but also a cultural statement that in the modern era, love can be celebrated openly. Fear of scandal. The suspense is heightened by the personalities involved. Sun Ye-jin, for her grace and humility, is unlikely to seek attention for herself. Hyun Bin, with his natural reserve, is not one to flaunt affection for the sake of headlines. And yet, together, they command the spotlight effortlessly. That paradox, the ability to remain private while captivating the public, is part of what makes their story so compelling. Hyun Bin's surprise must walk that same line, balancing intimacy with grandeur, sincerity with spectacle. For form it takes, it will be remembered not simply for what it is but for what it represents, the enduring power of love in a world that so often forgets its value. The global audience, meanwhile, waits breathlessly. In Seoul, in Tokyo, in New York, in Manila, in countless cities across the world, fans refresh feeds, scour interviews, and trade rumors. The Bin-jin couple is not bound by geography, they belong to everyone who has ever believed in the magic of romance. Their story transcends language, showing us that love is a universal script, one we all long to see played out with sincerity. And in Hyun Bin's planned surprise, fans see not just a gesture but a promise, that even in an industry built on illusion, some stories are real. Of this tale leaves us suspended in anticipation, hearts racing as we imagine the possibilities. Sun Ye-jin, radiant in her success, awaits the surprise of a lifetime. Hyun Bin, steadfast and devoted, prepares to deliver a moment that will etch itself into history. The world watches, captivated not by scandal or controversy but by something far rarer, the genuine beauty of love shared openly. And as the curtains close on this act, the stage is set for the reveal that will define the next chapter of their legend. The anticipation builds like the rising tension in a perfectly crafted drama. With the world waiting, Hyun Bin's planned surprise for Sun Ye-jin becomes more than an intimate gesture between husband and wife, it evolves into a cultural moment, a testament to their enduring love story. Fans lean closer to their screens, media outlets sharpen their headlines, and whispers of what might unfold drift across continents. When the spotlight is this bright, every detail takes on legendary proportions. And yet, at the heart of it all lies something profoundly simple, one man's devotion to the woman he loves, and the celebration of her shining success. Behind the veil of speculation, it is easy to forget the extraordinary journey that led them here. Hyun Bin and Sun Ye-jin's love story has always carried a cinematic quality, as though written by fate itself. First sparks on screen and crash landing on you were undeniable. The kind of chemistry that transcends performance. Audiences across the globe clung to every glance, every touch, convinced that such electricity could not be manufactured. The relationship was later confirmed. Fans rejoiced, feeling vindicated in their belief that they had witnessed a true love blossoming before their eyes. Their eventual marriage was not merely a wedding, it was the culmination of years of shared hopes. A dream realized for millions who believed in them. Now, as Sun Ye-jin achieves another career milestone, Hyun steps once more into his role not only as her partner in life but as her partner in destiny. What kind of surprise could possibly match the magnitude of her achievement? Some insiders suggest an intimate celebration, a gathering of family and closest friends, filled with laughter, nostalgia, quiet pride that comes from shared triumph. Others hint at something more extravagant, perhaps a grand event hosted in one of Seoul's most exclusive venues, where colleagues, directors, fellow stars raise their glasses to toast the woman who has touched their lives with her artistry. Each theory has its own appeal, but the truth may be found somewhere in between, something deeply personal yet inevitably iconic. Much like the couple themselves. The moment of revelation, whenever it comes, will be nothing short of unforgettable. Picture the scene, Sun Ye-jin entering a space she believes to be ordinary, only to be met with a wave of love carefully orchestrated by Hyun. Perhaps it is the unveiling of a video montage, chronicling her career from her early roles to her most recent success, narrated by the voices of those who have walked beside her. Perhaps it is a song, performed live by an artist she admires, chosen by her husband as the soundtrack to this chapter of her life. Or perhaps it is something simpler yet infinitely profound, a handwritten letter, read aloud before those who matter most. Hyun expresses not just pride but gratitude, honoring her not only as an actress but as his life partner. Each possibility lies a shared thread, the merging of public triumph with private devotion. When the surprise is finally revealed, the action will ripple across the globe. Fans will flood social media with hashtags, their joy echoing across time zones. Images and clips will circulate at lightning speed, connected frame by frame for hidden meaning. Media outlets will spin headlines that combine awe with admiration, comparing the gesture to the most romantic moments of K-drama history. The Ye-jin fandom, already one of the most devoted in the world, will erupt in celebration, their faith in the couple renewed and rewarded. It will be more than a surprise, it will be a spectacle of love, sincerity, and cultural resonance. The significance of such a gesture cannot be overstated. Industry often dominated by manufactured publicity stunts. The authenticity of Hyun and Sun Ye-jin's relationship has always stood out. Their love has never felt like a performance, or seemed calculated for attention. That is why this surprise carries so much weight. Not about generating headlines, but about honoring a woman's achievement in a way that feels genuine. In doing so, Hyun not only strengthens their bond but also redefines what it means to be a power couple in Korean entertainment. They are not merely stars, they are role models, showing that love can thrive even under the most intense scrutiny. There is also a symbolic dimension at play. Hyun's gesture is a reminder that success is sweetest when shared, that behind every public triumph lies a network of private support. For Sun Ye-jin, that support has always included her husband. He understands the sacrifices, the pressures, the endless hours that go into sustaining a career at her level. Surprising her now, he validates not just her achievement but the journey that made it possible. A celebration not only of her artistry but of their partnership. A reminder that behind the glamour lies a foundation of mutual respect and love. The cultural impact extends even further. In the public eye often struggle under the weight of expectation. Their relationships scrutinized for cracks or flaws. By celebrating Sun Ye-jin so openly, Hyun sends a powerful message, that love should not be hidden, that devotion should not be downplayed, that true romance can flourish even under the brightest lights. Society where traditional norms often still shape perceptions of marriage and gender roles, this act of public celebration pushes boundaries. A modern model of partnership that resonates with new generations. And yet, for all its cultural weight, this story remains deeply personal. The image of Hyun preparing something special for his wife is moving precisely because it is rooted in everyday love. It is the same instinct that drives any partner to plan a surprise birthday, an anniversary dinner, or a simple gesture of affection. The scale may be larger, the attention global, but the heart of it is universal. That universality is what makes this story so compelling, relatable, and so inspiring. In the aftermath of the surprise, the legacy will linger. Every fan who witnessed the moment will carry it forward. Every article will preserve it in digital ink. Every photograph will serve as a reminder that sometimes stories do not end with the closing credits. They continue, evolving through milestones, deepening with each new challenge and triumph. For Hyun and son Ye-jin, this is one such milestone. A marker on their journey that will be remembered not only by them but by the millions who have walked alongside them in spirit. And as the world moves on, as new headlines emerge and new dramas capture attention, the memory of this surprise will endure. It will be cited in fan forums, recalled in interviews, and revisited in retrospectives. It will stand as proof that in the often fleeting world of entertainment, some stories are timeless. Hyunbin's heartfelt surprise for son Ye-jin will not be forgotten, because it speaks to something eternal, the human desire to love and to be loved, to celebrate and to be celebrated, to honor and to be honored. In the end, what matters is not the scale of the gesture but the sincerity behind it. And in Hyunbin's eyes, filled with pride and affection as he looks at his wife, there is sincerity beyond measure. Son Ye-jin's stunning achievement is hers alone, the result of her talent, hard work, and resilience. Celebrating it together, they transform it into something greater, a shared victory, a testament to love's power to elevate and to endure. Thus, the story of Hyunbin's surprise concludes not with the closing of a chapter but with the opening of a new one. Their journey continues. Their love deepens. Legend grows. For the fans who watch from afar. Another reason to believe. Another proof that fairy tales can come true. And for Hyunbin and son Ye-jin themselves, it is simply life, lived fully, loved deeply, and celebrated together. At its heart, the story of Hyunbin's heartfelt surprise for son Ye-jin is not simply about a celebrity couple, it is about the enduring power of love that shines brighter than the spotlight itself. In celebrating her stunning achievement, Hyunbin reminded the world that true partnership means honoring not only the victories but also the journey that makes them possible. Their love story continues to inspire millions across borders, a living testament that fairy tales can exist off-screen. Even in the most dazzling world of K-entertainment, sincerity remains the most beautiful gift of all. Their journey is far from over. Each milestone, each triumph, each act of devotion adds another page to a narrative that fans will treasure for years to come. And while headlines may fade and trends may shift, what will endure is the image of a husband who quietly plans something extraordinary to honor the woman he loves, a gesture that transformed one achievement into a moment of eternal memory. We at Red Carpet Revealed extend our heartfelt thanks to our readers for joining us on this deep dive into one of the most touching stories in Korean entertainment. Your passion, curiosity, loyalty remind us why these tales matter, because they speak not only to fame and success, but to the universal emotions of love, pride, and devotion. Hyunbin and son Ye-jin, we offer our warmest congratulations. And to their fans around the globe, thank you for keeping the magic alive. Stay with us, because the red carpet will always have more secrets, more love stories, and more unforgettable moments to reveal.